Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. So, I started uploading them to YouTube. So, for anyone that's watching this on YouTube and watches the previous parts, the reason is, in case anyone's just getting the Twitch notification, I try to stay silent so I'm not talking at the beginning of the stream and people are suddenly joining. Because I don't have like a pre-show or whatever, like some people. They'll say live streaming soon. Like, they'll be live for, say, 20 minutes, and it'll say live stream starting soon. So I did some more stuff in Aradon. Is that where I am? Yeah. No, I went back up here and started doing quests here. I started going to the Roost. I actually had a story mission, fun fact, that I didn't finish, surprisingly. So, like, the one we're doing now, in the top right corner, one of them I didn't finish here. And I got to meet Furin again, Razumdar. Where is that from? Is that no? I thought the end game he was Razumdar. So whatever. Anyways, he made an appearance in it at the end of the bit. And yeah, there was a few characters from the storylines we've been doing appeared. I'm gonna try to keep all the main stuff in the stream. Hey, do you want to finally work?
Somerset's days of isolation.
Why do my quests tell me to go to her? Ooh, who the hell is this? She pisses me off. Get the hell off me. I say she pisses me off because I find her pointless. And I say she's pointless because she just... Every time I've talked to her, I can't use her to travel. So what's the point of her being in the game? I'm swimming out here to die so I can go back to a way shrine and get there faster. Yeah, the quest I did had me killing a bunch of sea vipers, and the funny part about that to me was that I still had the armor on from the other quest that we didn't finish. Man, they're killing me midair. Okay, let's travel there, bud. Alright, let's keep going.
Halt! I'm sorry it's come to this, but I sort of have a duty to uphold.
Here.
Bounty paid in full. How unexpected.
Okay, let's go... Where we gotta go again? Why do you gotta pay for DLC? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's somewhere up here, so I'm gonna travel here. If it's not here, then we'll just look at the map again. You think when you're looking at a way shrine it would change the map, but I don't know. It's every time I play these games and there's something random like that that don't work. All I can just sum it up is Bethesda. cat was pretty loud. I wonder if we can go through here. Nah, I'm not going to. So I'm wondering if, when I look at the map, there's the fourth one down that says 5 out of 18. I'm wondering if those are like wherever he just went. Like those arrowed quests. I'm wondering if that's what those are. I don't know. I honestly do not know if it is or isn't. They're looking at the map again. I like the activity finder. I got rid of the tab that I was using the interactive map because I can just use the activity finder and it'll locate anything in the area that I'm in. Or any area that I need. That's how I was using it for Aradon, whatever. And then I used it for the Roost place. So I went back there because that was technically the first region. What is this? Oh. Runestone collect. Oh. To be honest, I don't like this area. I feel like it's kind of confusing to navigate because I was a little lost last stream. That's why I kept checking the map so often, trying to find my way around and stuff. I'll re-equip Bastion later. When we're somewhere safer.
That's all we can do.
I'm guessing we'll have to go there to her for some reason later. Well, at least these horses won't kick me off when you're near an alligator. Looking at you, Red Dead. There's been so many times where I'll be in the middle of nowhere in Red Dead and all of a sudden an alligator's on the beach. And the horse is just all sorts of crazy kicking me off and shit. I'm like, oh no. There was probably an easier way to get here that people probably know of. Where'd my horse go? Oh, I'm like, why can't I sneak? Oh, I thought those were players. Ooh, I can pull my weapons out. Ooh. I so badly just want to start attacking them and killing them. So I'm guessing the commanders and sentries can spot me. Oh, and that guy. The, Oh, that's shit. That's the commander. And then, why do you run? Why do you run if you're just gonna...
I think I'm bleeding.
Holy shit, look at his health bar. And yes, I did sell some of my inventory. Or not sell, I put some of it in the bank. That's what happened. I think he pissed off the enemy, or I pissed off that sentry, and they attacked him. Or I shouldn't say attacked him. All of them attacked him. Every single enemy that was there attacked him. I also bought more slots for my bank. Everyone kept saying it would be at the bottom of the conversation tree. And that was the problem. I couldn't... Who the hell is attacking me, man? I can't even go... Is he attacking all of them? Because if he is, I'm just going to disable him for a minute. Why did he just attack him? Oh, my disguise went away. That's what it is. Oh. That's lame. What was the point of the disguise if it was just gonna disappear? I did that whole entire mission off stream. I played for about an hour off stream and I did a mission or two. And all that exploration. And my thing didn't disappear one time. Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. We can just make it through the mission like normal. I wish you had a sneak bonus. I'll sell my stuff in a minute, but yeah. I think me getting into combat with the enemies is what made it disappear.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
I like how Bastion died when we were fighting the boss. Yeah, everything that was part of a set that I put in my bank. Shit. I got him though. Nice. I think I might buy the disc edition of this game for all the DLCs. I think it's the Necrom version. Also, I platinumed Bioshock earlier today. I talked a few times about playing the game. I've only played the first game, so no spoilers for the second or third. Infinite, technically. Paid $20 for I think it's $20 for the completed collection, and it took me about 16 to 17 hours to platinum the first game, which I think I got my money's worth partially. Oh, is it?
Come and take us!
Who the hell are you? I said that because he like teleported right in my face. Yeah, I think it's crazy some of the prices you gotta pay in this game for stuff. If you don't have ESO Plus, your bank isn't. I think it was like what, 2 times, 50 times, something like that.
Let's go! The day is ours!
Oh yeah, I did find a better weapon than the axe.
Now!
Did it say orc? I haven't been paying attention. Oracle. I don't know. How much is that? 24.20. Yeah, that's not better. Because the one I got on now, I think is like 27. 2,700.
Don't give up. They get up.
Nice. Whatever. Yeah, after this mission, I'm definitely gonna go sell some of my stuff. Who are you?
Oh, God's mercy. What's going on? Why don't you just kill me? To let me linger like this, it's wrong. Wait, you're not one of them, are you? Where in Oblivion am I? Who are you?
I'm a member of Queen Iran's Guard, and you're at Seaside Sanctuary. What happened here?
Vice Reeve Peladil, that monstrous bastard. He captured us in Woodhearth and brought us here for some evil ritual. He bled us, mutilated us. He ripped out our eyes. Gods, do I even look normal anymore?
You're gonna be all right. Just tell me how we captured you.
No, I'm not all right. I'm dying. And it's just as well. It was that bitch, Asteril's sister. She pretended to be Asteril and ordered us into the Imperial Underground. Then the Veiled Heritants ambushed us. They needed sacrifices for the ritual.
What was the purpose of the
They
ritual?
were raising Prince Naaman from the dead, bringing him back and imbuing him with some terrible power. Peladil kept talking about how the prince would lead an undead army, but I don't think it worked out the way he hoped.
Why not? What happened?
When Naaman came back, he wasn't the same. Sounded like some evil spirit was speaking through him. He spat in Peladil's face. Then he just left. Peladil was furious. He stormed out a little later. That's all I was able to hear.
Alright, hang in there. I'll get you some help.
No. My eyes are gone. I'm probably scarred all over my body. Please. I just want to die.
I would back out of the conversation, but knowing the game, it would make me go through all that again just to say, wait.
All I ask, just make them pay for this.
His body don't look scarred at all. I've been having that problem a lot with this game, where I talk to an NPC and I exit out of the conversation thinking, we're at the end. Because he'll be like, go kill these guards. I'll be like, okay. I say goodbye, thinking, that's going to end it. Nope, I got to ask him, why do I have to kill them? An officer just told me, kill the guards. And you're going to ask why. It's guard. I work for the Dominion. They tell me what to do, I do it. Why ask? Is there a bookshelf here? No. I think this is just a ward. Yeah, that's a cabinet. Bread. Let's just full sprint through all of this. Who are they fighting? Oh, the Dominion's here. The Dominions are backing us up, I think. Major!
Send another score and I will smite them just the same. I could cut down sea vipers all day long. Well done, my friend. We'll have the sanctuary back under control quickly now, but we can't stop here. The battle's only just begun.
I thought we just needed to drive them back.
So I had hoped. But it seems Viceroy Peladil has taken to sea even before we arrived. I suspect he may attempt to flee when he realizes his forces have lost the shore. That's why you must go after him. You must ensure Peladil does not escape.
How do I get out there?
Captain Jimala and her crew have retaken the Prowler and she says the ship's fit for action. They're ready to set sail as soon as you get on board. May the winds be at your back, my friend, and may Peladil fall quickly to your strength.
He was in the quest as well that I did earlier. I'm gonna grab this way shrine before we do anything. Okay. Oh, she's actually closer than I thought she was. I wonder how far in the quest we are.
The day will be ours.
Quest line. I suppose I could always check at the map. I'll check when we get to where we're going.
There you are. Impressive work back there. The Maormer didn't know what hit them when our forces stormed in, and I've got my ship back.
And you ready to set sail?
Of course. The Prowler's been sitting at dock too long. She's ready to pounce on that bastard Paladil as soon as we catch him. And catch him soon we will. You have the captain's word on it.
Forgot about the inventory. My inventory is so full that I even ate these. Or ate the other one I had. The drink or whatever you want to call it. I guess I could use this. I don't know where the hell that is. Let's talk with him real quick.
What can I do for you?
Why does it say everything is new? I can't give that to him because he's two-handed. I'll keep it for now just in case he finds something better. Finds something better. Like say we find a sword. Hiccups, sorry. Say we find a sword and it's better than his staff. I kind of wish he had an inventory, but you could only put his gear in it, like 10 stack of his gear. So if you wanted him to use a bow for a while, you put a bow in his inventory and then, you know, trade it out. Certain stuff like that. Isn't this the, yeah.
What? My friend! How good it is
What?
to see you!
My friend, how bad it is to see you. When you see my character, you know trouble's coming.
The slayer of High Kin Lady Estri, here among us.
Please, if that was you, don't ever. I think, yeah, people that knew she was a villain might like hearing that said, but people that didn't know the truth, I don't think they want that. I don't think they want to hear me being a traitor. Okay, we don't use staffs. Actually, no. Quickly, I might as well look. Okay, 1084. You know what, this one's...
Strange happenings in the court of the Wilder King. Did you hear?
More
Now stay with the sword.
nonsense?
No nonsense. This is real. They say an Altmer girl saved his life and then took his place.
You are too gullible, friend.
No chance to have a look.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot more of this gear lately. I should go through my rings again. I'll have to do that later. I did the one thing that I had in here I dropped. I didn't want to, but I should say destroyed. I got rid of it eventually.
More Wilderkin nonsense?
No nonsense. This is real. They say an Altmer girl saved his life and then took his place.
You are too gullible, friend.
I sold that because I don't do magicus shit. Are these sorted by levels? No. I wonder what they're sorted by then. Because, like, why is this hat and legs here? But then, like, I had other stuff up above. Or, like, boots sometimes will be at the top and the bottom. Stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go... Is it this way? Yeah. I got... Damn, Thousand Gold is crazy. Should have upgraded my inventory with that. I think I'm gonna save something like upgrade my inventory for them Golden Pursuit quests. That way, if I get Golden Pursuits, I need to upgrade my inventory. I can just buy it 10 times quickly instead of, you know. I think that might be a little faster. And I also, oh yeah, I think I did that on stream where I changed my settings to show. I changed my settings to show my whatever quest I accept is the quest that I'm doing. So anytime I accept a quest, it did that. I went to Grant, I think it was Grantwood I traveled to, and a random ass guy ran up to me and telling me something about a quest, so I accepted it thinking it was emergency, and then they sent me off somewhere, so I switched back to Aradon. I'm like, wait a minute. Aradon wasn't the first region we went to, because I remember reading something about whatever it's called, Roost. So then I used that, and I went there.
There you are. Of course. The Prowler... Good. The sooner we're underway, the sooner we can catch Paladin. Raise anchor.
Let's set sail, Captain.
The battle's on! Hurry! They need you topside!
Aye aye, Captain. I don't know who you are, but hey. Whoa. Ah, right there. Why would you stand right there? Is that a Kraken?
They've summoned a god's damn sea serpent!
What the fuck? Do we shoot it? Can we shoot it? I'll stand right here. How do we defeat that? Okay, we gotta watch where it's gonna appear. Right there. This reminds me of I just finished the World War I simulator earlier in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I almost said Odyssey. And I was having fun with that turret. Where is he? Right there. It woke up with the side of BAM. You little shit. I got business looking for the snake. Get down there.
Might have been excessive.
Excessive, sure.
Capture those portals. We'll use them to launch an attack.
Watch the Vice Reeve not be on there. That'd be funny. I think he's on here because the quest says so. There he is. We're going for him straight away.
I have no fear. For the true king is risen. Even if I fall, Naaman will be my vengeance.
Oh, he's got an eye for me. I guess he has an eye for my character. That was awful.
Staff of Magnus. Nothing you can do will stop him.
Careful there.
Yeah, I had my shield up. Vice Reeve was mine alone. Worry about the people you're fighting. Shit, that one was on me. I didn't block that one.
This makes the master.
Nice, level up. We'll, after we get all this done, I'll level up. Now, see how I finished my guys, and then I came over to help you? That's what you need to do.
You made it. I was beginning to have my doubts, but I trust that the Viceroy will no longer be a threat.
Hey, look who it is! Oh, I thought that was her again, but it's just a random ass unnamed NPC.
You made it. I was
Archer.
beginning to have my doubts, but I trust that the Viceroy will no longer be a threat.
Yep, Paladil is dead.
Then this is cause for celebration. Let us return to the shore and share the good news with Major Sirenwe. Are you ready to return?
Let's sail back. So, let's go open that crate, because last time it wasn't that great of a reward. It's not bad armor. I wish my character wouldn't do that every time so I could look at it better. Yeah, I think I like the Sea Serpent armor more. I forgot I equipped this, honestly. Yeah, these are the ones I got that I talked about look like ass. Yeah, no. I like my character the way she is. What did I have to... Yep, I remember now. I think it's in here. Is it in here? I don't remember. I think it's actually... If it's not in here, I think I know where it is. Might as well read that now. Oh, I thought it was going to let me, you know, open it in the actual menu. See, this is what I've been doing. I've been going down here, and I've been opening this. And, like, because we're in here, I click continue, continue. Where is it? I've opened the crates before. That's the thing, is I don't know why I can't remember where they are. Cool, new shoulders. I'll look at that another time. Man, I feel so dumb that I can't remember this suddenly. That ain't it. That ain't it. Is it under... Nope. Actually, no, I think I know where it is. I think it's actually right here. Yeah, yep.
Bakruti is pleased to see you.
Last time the rewards weren't that great.
To reveal your rewards. Not bad at
Ooh.
all. No more crates, but you can always purchase more.
There
I
are
know.
many
And I'm not gonna
my
purchase
good
more.
friend.
What does this look like? I like this. I'll keep I don't like the helmet, but I like this. Now I have something I actually like. Now I can stop smack talking the game. How much is this? Let's see, put that now.
By Joan and Jode, I wasn't sure we make it out of that one, but you never cease to impress. Things are always exciting when you're around, it seems.
Are you coming ashore?
No, I will stay aboard the Prowler. I miss her greatly when we are apart, so I will celebrate our victory here on deck with my crew and several bottles of moon sugar double rum. You go on. Savor this victory. You certainly earned it.
The Queen must be told of our victory here today.
Major!
Tales of today's battle will undoubtedly be told for generations. When soldiers of the Aldmeri Dominion face impossible odds, they will not retreat. They will say, remember the Battle of Seaside Sanctuary, and they will press on to victory.
So both the Maormer and Veiled Inheritance are defeated?
Let us hope. If they do rear their ugly heads again, we will smite them once more. There remains one very serious concern, however. The soldiers we captured say the Viceroy conducted a ritual to raise Prince Naaman from the dead.
So I heard, does anyone know where he went?
We have conflicting reports on that concern, but Razumdar is investigating.
Razumdar.
Regardless, your first priority is to inform the Queen of our victory and this unfortunate news about her brother. Give her this letter. It contains all the details.
I feel like I somehow knew that the brother was going to turn evil, but then he didn't, and then this ended up happening. Understand? I'll report to the Queen at once. There's no way shrines near me, is there? Yeah, there is. There's one down here. I do like sometimes in games where they give us missions like that, where you gotta go report back. And you can't fast travel back to the region because some plot twist happened where, you know, the fire's under siege. So you have to teleport somewhere else and run in and, you know, defend it. Because it's more of a, like a surprise. I like games that do that sometimes. Obviously, ESO isn't gonna do that. My queen.
I hear you've been busy, my friend. Good. Very good.
Was that her crying?
Is that letter for me?
Who was crying?
I hear you've been busy, my friend.
Details from the
Good.
Major and
Very
Ferial
good.
to bring you up to speed.
I see. So the rumors were true. Paladil. It is good that you brought him to his end, but I hope you aren't too weary, my eye. Paladil may be gone, but his actions are being felt across Valenwood. We have much left to do.
Your Majesty, the undead are massing at Drilladan Pass. A Lich
right
Lord
there.
commands them, and he wears the royal crest.
Naaman, then
Why is it my hands
I must
always
beg
seem
your
to be
indulgence. I cannot speak just now. Please, speak to him at once.
Him? Oh, you meant him.
So it is true, then? Prince Naaman has been raised from the dead and now seeks vengeance by corrupting Valenwood? Gods help us. That makes this even more difficult. And with the undead already outside the city gates, we must act now.
Naaman is leading them?
No, the Lich Lord. Naaman was commanding the dead earlier, but he's since departed the area. Before anyone can go after him, though, we must first drive the undead back from the city gates.
What can I do to help?
You should make haste to Drilladon Pass. I'm certain they will be grateful for your assistance. Look for Scout Katani just outside the city gates. She's helping to coordinate our defenses. I'll remain here in case the Queen needs anything.
I'll look for Katani. Katani, are you okay? Are you okay, Katani? Okay, let's head there. That's not too far, is it?
Let's ride.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Keep to your business.
Damn. 9 out of 13 is pretty far. I wasn't expecting this quest
You're the
line to
one
be
who
so long.
discovered Vicereeve Peladil's involvement with the Veiled Heritance.
Yo!
I have been a soldier all my life, but never have I seen such a dreadful turn of events. Prince Naaman? An army of undead. It's fortunate Camoran sent the Vine Dusk Rangers, because there are simply too few Dominion troops to defend the city.
I've come to help. What can I do?
Talk to the Vine Dusk. Bodring is in command here. He'll know best what needs to be done. May the gods be with you, friend. May the gods be with us all.
Guess I talked
Help
to...
shore up these walls, or we're all dead. It's ugly and getting uglier out here. As our living soldiers fall, the ranks of the dead swell. At this rate, we'll all be fighting for the other side by tomorrow's dawn. And that's not even the worst part.
What's the worst part?
It's Prince Naaman. Poor old boy's been raised from the dead himself, but he's not himself. No trace of the hero Irene says he was in life. He's pure evil now, and from what we can tell, he's the one leading the undead army.
Why is he attacking specifically here?
I haven't a clue, and I don't have time to worry about it. We need to focus on the living, not the dead. Main Akuzri and several soldiers are stranded in the old merchant tunnel up the northern path. Think you could get to them?
I think so. I can certainly try.
If you see any soldiers in need, help them out. Anyone who falls, the Heritance will just raise them to fight against us. But the most important thing is getting to the main, though. He dies here. That's one more blow to the Dominion.
Let me check real quickly, the guide to make sure I'm doing this. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, it's retaking the past. Shades of green. Whatever it says, shades of green. The blight of Bosmer, right of theft, and striking at the heart. I don't know. I guess striking at the heart would be Naomer. Let's find main whoever. I thought that was a player. I thought that was a player dressed as the queen.
Good.
Man, I hate when they attack you and you can't go into a location. I thought that other guy running around was a player. Man, I'm really thinking a lot of people are players today, ain't I? They really are undead, aren't they? Surprised they didn't, instead of saying Veiled Infernal, why didn't they say Veiled Zombie?
That's it. Are you hurt?
I wasn't expecting Paladil to die like that.
Courage brings victory.
Hold up, I'm gonna check something real quick. Something that's been bugging me. So, PlayStation, PS Plus updated their games, and I thought there was a game coming that I wanted to play. Oh, there was. I'm gonna download it.
Attack!
I'm back to the stream. Hit me, bitch! What the hell is that monstrosity at the end?
Now, kill!
I don't know if I'm gonna ever go for the Emperor trophy. I do eventually plan on having it.
They made their choices. So be it.
I feel like every time we fought this thing, it's got a different name. I think we've only fought it, what, 3 times now?
The incessant clamor of the undead at the gate finally stops, and you come through the gate. It is a relief to finally see someone new from among the living. Is Akusri correct in thinking you have come to our aid?
Yep, I'm here to help get you all to safety.
Good, very good. The tunnel is cleared then, yes? Akusri is eternally grateful. He can make it back to Marburg and send reinforcements to hold the tunnel. The far greater concern is discovering what has prompted the undead to attack.
I was told Prince Naaman is leading the undead.
Yes. This one saw the prince with his own eyes. He is no longer Naaman, though. He has been raised and possessed by some darkness. Even so, Akusri does not understand. The prince ordered his forces to attack, and then he disappeared.
Where did he go?
No one knows. But if destroying Marburg were his goal, you would expect the prince to remain, yes? No. The prince planned something else, and his plans must be uncovered. You are clearly capable. I think you should undertake this task.
Alright, where do I start?
You must consult with Indaenir. He has already been considering this question. Akuzri must warn you. Indaenir is very strange, even for a Bosmer. But this one has never met an elf with such understanding of nature. Come, let me introduce you.
Alright. Makes sense.
Indaenir, the tunnel is finally clear. Akuzri will return to Malbruk and send soldiers to reinforce this location.
Look how he turned on like he
Yes,
listening.
that makes sense. Perhaps it's better if I go out into the pass and try to discover why Naaman ordered the undead to attack in the first place.
Yes, both of you go. Find out what Naaman is planning and report to Malbruk. Don't try to do all this on your own. And of course, may bright moons light your path.
Nope.
I appreciate the main sentiment and the support of the Dominion, but ultimately, it falls on us to protect Valenwood. Since the Sylvanar's death, I get the sense that Queen Irene feels she owes us something. But we Bosmer are not helpless.
I'm sure it's not meant as an insult.
Of course not. And I'm grateful for your assistance. It's true that I can't do this alone. I just think marching the entire army into the forest would be a mistake. Come though, we mustn't tarry. We must discover the Shade's true motivation.
Why is nobody saying Prince Naaman? Why is it like I'm the only one that... I feel like I'm the only one saying it, I mean. By the Shade, you mean Prince Naaman?
I don't think it's that simple. The Shade has assumed Naaman's form. It retains some of Naaman's memories, but it's a different entity now, with different motivations. The Shade is undead, so we must consult the dead to discern its intentions.
How do we do that?
Drilladan Pass is old. Many Bosmer died here, and some cannot be raised by any magic. They are the accursed souls who violated the Green Pact. Come with me and we will try to commune with them. Perhaps they will know what the Shade truly plans.
Alright, let's go.
I've been underground too long. I can't wait to get back out into the forest. I think we're in luck. Though most of the local wildlife has fled from the undead, the torchbugs have remained. Many people do not know this, but torchbugs are among the most perceptive creatures in the forest. They're amazing.
And how will that help us?
I can ask one of them to lead you to the remains of the cursed dead. If you can find the skulls or some such, bring them to the stone table. I will go ahead and prepare so we can commune with them. Just trust me on this. It'll work. You'll see.
If you say so.
Let's see if I can speak to this one. Come here, little one. Yes, that would be so helpful. Thank you. Off it goes. Follow it to find the skulls and then meet me at the stone table.
Alright. I like the look of this sword. Oh, it did say Necromancer. Ooh, purple. I think that might be my first set of purple gear. I don't know what that achievement is. It probably is my first purple piece. Who the hell is... Oh, I think it said rat. I thought it said Kai. I'm like, what is this? Lego Ninjago? It's over, Anakin! I've got the high ground! Very fitting as Obi-Wan, as Anakin was pretty much a charred corpse at the time. I know I didn't grab the skull because the dude whacked me.
Destroy.
Nice. There are cracks along the bottom of the skull. Oh my god. I must write that down. I didn't even notice the Oblivion mark. Nice. I think I'm gonna start looking at the gear I pick up. Like that, for example. Save my inventory from getting filled up so much, and that way I accept only, like that blue item. I didn't even look at it, but I seen it was blue, so I grabbed it. Come on, get your ass up here. What the hell? Oh, I thought the torch bug zapped me. What, can I not pick up a quest item when I'm hiding? Yeah, let's get out of here. I started playing Dragon Ball Legends on my phone again, and I'm on chapter 8. Chapter 8, part 2. I'm grabbing that because it's 2,000. Sit your bitch ass down with. Ugh! Man, I have gotten knocked down a lot today. Why is it that I get knocked down right away? I'm gonna try to grab everything above 2K. Why is it I get knocked down so much today, but then they don't? They only do when they are stunned. Oh shit, that's the guy we're supposed to talk to. Oops.
Once the skulls are placed, I can speak with them to find out what they know. You who were condemned, hear me. Your only hope of being released is to tell us why the dead have been risen.
Ha! We need no release. The Shade of Naaman heralds a new age. An age where we will be restored, and you are the ones who will be judged.
Hold on, how do you know that? Did the Shade actually tell you that?
He doesn't have to. When the forest is transformed, who do you think will inhabit the Shadowwood? We will.
Naaman does not have the power to release any of you, but I do. Help us and you'll have your chance at freedom.
I'll tell you, don't listen to that fool. The Shade seeks to corrupt the forest, to create a new realm. It's called the Shadowwood.
I suspected something like this. It explains what we've seen. The Shade of Naaman does not seek destruction, it seeks transformation. We need to close these shadow rifts quickly. First though, I promise their souls release.
You can actually release their souls?
Not easily, but I promise them. Since I will fulfill the sentence, I think you should decide whether any of them should be released.
I will talk to them. Why don't I just release them all? This dude was kind of being an ass.
I told you what you wished to know. Little good that it will do you. But
Was
we
it
were
this
promised
one?
release. Please, you must release me.
Why were you
I
trapped?
shifted. which is strictly forbidden by the Green Pact. I was cocky, did it to prove that I could, that's all. It was a mistake. I understand that now.
Alright, you're released.
Please, I've suffered enough.
I don't know what shifted means, but I don't think you can be that bad.
It's odd to watch the slaughter of your people through the empty sockets of your own skull.
Why was your soul condemned?
My family was slaughtered by the Wood Orcs, and I burned down their village, every last structure, every last tree for revenge. I shouldn't have harmed the forest. I should have rallied my people in a morning war and feasted on my enemies.
I think I'm gonna say this because of the fact of I shouldn't have harmed the forest. I should have rallied my people in a morning war, and feasted on my enemies. I think I'm gonna let him go.
Fool, do you not see what's upon you? Look around. The shadow will consume all Tamriel and usher in a new age.
Shut your mouth. Why was your soul trapped?
Other races laugh at us. Why do we depend on them for wood we could easily take for ourselves? The Green Pact is...
You are rightly condemned, and get the hell out of my face. I'm not even gonna let you finish, bitch.
It pains me to see the forest suffer like this. I can sense the green itself calling out for vengeance. Glad that's done. The pleading of the condemned is almost too much to bear. One way or another, they are returned to the forest.
I did what I felt was right and just.
I won't question your judgment. Their fates are decided, but the fate of Valenwood is what concerns me. These shadow rifts the skulls mentioned, we must close them quickly. That's where the Shade's realm is bleeding into ours.
How do we close the shadow rifts?
I haven't quite figured that out. I can feel them, though. They feel like wounds in the forest. I have some small ability to mend the green, but it requires all of me. I'm going to need your protection.
Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's go get this done.
We will cleanse the forest or die trying.
We'll do something stupid if it lets me. I didn't think I was gonna take that much damage. Oh shit! I gotta. I needed to do it to heal just in case. Shit, I didn't look at that armor.
The best defense, always a good attack.
Such foul creatures in my forest will not be tolerated.
There. Really are a mage. Throw some white robes on them and motherfucker looking like a...
No remorse!
I didn't walk in on a meeting, did I?
Leave the shadow bits alone or you will suffer for it.
40 gold isn't bad for the... If you guys can hear that still, I say it every stream I say it, just in case. But that's my fan in the background.
However many rifts they open, I will close them all, every one.
Desist, living one. You meddle with forces you cannot understand.
Kinda fucked up the resurrect the dead. And like I tried to do it in Skyrim a bunch of times and I might have downloaded some mods to do it to anybody and had random ass like people. Like when you do the wedding for I think it was the Dark Brotherhood. And you go to the wedding and you kill the bride. I resurrected her and had her following me for a while, killing people.
You go too far. Now you will experience the Shadowwood for yourself.
What foul magic is this? Is this the Shadowwood? It is. This is what the Shade seeks, to transform Valenwood into this, a realm of darkness and evil. It's inconceivable.
What should we do?
I do not know. I never imagined this realm would be so elaborate. How could he create this? Where does he get such power? We have to stop this, whatever it takes. Perhaps we can find the source of it. Yes, we must.
What do you think the source would be?
Perhaps there is a gateway back to our realm, back to Valenwood. Some place where life and death intersect. That's it! The stone table! I must go. I'll meet you there.
Alright, I'll kill him right away. So, who are we fighting? I thought when he said the servant, I thought the servant was going to spawn right next to me. Right at the summoning. I'm going to grab this way shrine and then we'll run back over there.
Right behind you, partner.
Alright, matey. Damn, that was fucking bright. Let's keep going. know why I was looking at the map thinking I could teleport. I like how I took damage in the water. Technically, I didn't land in the water. This reminds me of that one area in Metal Gear Solid. I think you're in Africa at that point in the game. And you gotta sneak all them kids out.
Oblivion, take you!
Kinda reminds me of that area. Man, that game, one day I will go back and finish that game. I did finish it. I have finished it multiple times. But when I say finish, I mean, on my current PlayStation profile, I beat the game, and I went back, and I was trying to S-rank everything. And I didn't finish the, some of the missions I didn't get around to finishing yet. I'm trying to think of an example on what missions I didn't finish yet. Holy shit. Like the, you get the second defeat quiet mission, I completed that. But like the missions like that are just redos of the original missions, but harder. Those ones I haven't finished. And I think Sahelanthropus was one of the missions I did. Or one of the missions that I haven't S-ranked yet. I think that's where I left off, because that mission's a bitch. It's not bad, it's just sneaking Huey and avoiding Sahelanthropus and trying to get the helicopter to land is a little bit difficult. I've done it multiple times. I've beaten it on PS3 at least twice. The game, I mean. I beat it on Xbox once or twice, and I've beaten it on PlayStation once. I played a little Ground Zeroes on Xbox. I haven't touched it on PlayStation yet, because I don't know. I just haven't got around to it.
I hope you like it here. You're about to become a permanent resident.
Up the butt. No, I was activating my ability, you moron. Shit. Look how I was trying to reach out to him in the forest. Got a question for you guys, for anyone that watches this in the future. If Superman were to fight Darth Vader, do you think he'd be able to choke him? I mean, do you think Darth Vader would choke Superman? Or be able to actually force choke him? Or do you think he would just hold him in place? And then Superman breaks out or something like that? I don't think he'd be able to force choke Superman.
It seems our circumstances are even worse than I imagined. The corruption of the Shadow Wood expands across the forest. I fear it's too late to contain it. We must find the Shade of Naaman himself, here on this plane, if we are to stop him.
Where do you think he might be?
I know not, but I certainly aim to find out. First, though, you must report what we've learned to Marbrook. We need to at least keep them informed. Don't worry, when the time is right, the forest will help me find you again. Until then, be safe.
Alright, I'm sure I will see you again.
Don't take long. We must press on with our efforts.
Where's... There he is. I didn't know which direction to run. It's probably going to be far looking at that marker. Actually, no, it might be right here as it's getting bigger. I wonder why we can't ride our horses first person. I'm saying a lot and asking a lot of questions. Yep, he's right here. It's always crazy to me how small these people are.
I can't believe my eyes. The undead are actually receding. For a while there, I thought you were making a last stand here. I'm betting it wasn't our brilliant tactics that drove them away, though. Conquering Marbrook wasn't their top priority, was it?
No. Naaman seeks to corrupt all of Valenwood.
Then it's as the main suggested. Magical forces are at work here that we can't fight with sheer numbers. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm just glad we have you and Indaenir on our side to sort this out. Yes, I think maybe Ifri smiles on us after all. I wish this victory didn't feel so hollow. Other than keeping the undead at bay, it seems there's little we can do to battle this darkness. We are here to support you and Indaenir, though, if you need us. Are you going to rejoin him now?
I don't know where he is. He said he would find me.
That's Indaenir for you. Always trying to shoulder all the burden himself. We can't let him get away with that, though. There's whispers that Naaman's actually been raised as a lich, and if that's the case,
oh, no.
Indaenir's definitely going to need you.
You think he's gonna go to the Great Well of Souls? Adventure time. I should say. I guess it's time for adventure time. Where did you learn about Naaman becoming a lich?
One of the spinners said Naaman was a lich and was at Hectorheim. You and Indaenir should go there too when time allows. For now, though, Indaenir's bound to be in Verant Morass or Dreadful Lane. You should catch up with him. He needs you.
Alright, I'll go look for him.
Indaenir's a real piece of work, isn't he? I always thought he was half mad. They say he has the green in his blood, but most things that man does, I just don't understand. Recently, though, I've realized just how fortunate we are to have him.
I like how he tells me to go find him and then he starts ranting about the guy. Goodbye. Gotta go find him. Adventure time. I'm actually on season 3, so I'm a little bit after the whole thing with Fire Princess fiasco at the beginning of the season. I think I might be halfway through season 3. It's been a while since I watched it. I've been preoccupied catching up on a lot of other shows. Like, the new season for Rick and Morty came out, which I gotta watch the 3rd episode. But I watched the first 2 the other day. I've been watching some movies and other stuff. Dragon Ball I'm still in progress of. I'm on episode 80. I think it's, yeah, it's 80. Every 20 episodes, I've talked about it before, every 20 episodes I start watching something else. I start watching a few other things and then I'll, catch up.
Stay away. It's not safe here.
He said he'll come find... You know what? I might as well accept it.
I'm glad you're here. I've been trying to help these poor people, but it's futile. There's a blight here that's turned them into rabid beasts. These Bosmer may be beyond aid, but we must find a way to stop the blight from spreading.
Do you know what's causing it?
Undoubtedly, it's the corruption of Prince Naaman's shade, spreading through the forest and somehow affecting the people here. The blight emanates from the trees, which may offer us an opportunity to at least contain it using the standing stones.
What are the standing stones?
Long ago, before the Green Pact, the standing stones were used to protect the people from the aggression of the forest. If we can activate the stones, it could prevent the trees from spreading the blight to anyone else.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like asking what standing stones is a stupid question. Let me check this real quick. I have 53 hours in this game. I've definitely come across a few standing stones by now. Alright, let's activate the stones then.
We must work quickly, my friend. Clearly, the blight doesn't affect all Bosmer, but if anyone wanders into this area, I suspect there is a strong chance they will become afflicted. If we forbid a scouting party of Vine Dusk Rangers comes here.
Why aren't we affected by it?
I can't be sure, but I suspect it's our people's connection to the green that allows us to be infected. Other races will be immune. It also seems that some Bosmer can resist the blight. For that, I have no explanation whatsoever.
Hold up. Scratch my leg. Goodbye. Let's get this done. So, if he's following us, we're gonna... So we're technically here for both things, then. Oh, no, never mind. It's switch quests because we accepted it. Yeah, yep.
I think I can actually sense the blight attempting to corrupt my mind. I've never felt anything like this.
Actually, I'm not gonna fight them. I'm gonna run to the thing or whatever I gotta fight. I'm trying to save you people, I don't want to kill you. Are they attacking each other? Another game I gotta go back and finish is Last of Us 2. I think I stopped because the collectibles were being weird as shit. Because I was told you can collect it and then switch chapters, and now I tried this like maybe 5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, something like that, and it wasn't letting me. It wasn't saving my progress. So I ended up quitting for a bit, and I haven't gone back to the game. I think I went back and played a little bit more. I haven't even finished the first Last of Us. I still have the first Last of Us on PS3. It's crazy to think something like Last of Us, how many times it's been remastered and brought back. Now they just give us a third game. Okay, let's go grab this way sharing real quick. I think once I end this stream, I'm gonna either eat or go to bed. Oh, it told me to cleanse it, but he was already here, so that was the quest. I think they're related. Yeah, I've been playing Starfield recently, and I've talked about it a few times. But the one quest for shit, what was his dumbass name? Let me pull up the tab. Yannick. He keeps asking me to do the one quest. Or I shouldn't say keeps asking me. He asked me to do it one time. And I completed it, went through, did all the, so forth. And then he asked me to do it again. I'm like, I don't want to do this again, so I
If the
selected
eldest
it.
has been corrupted, then everything in this area, every plant, every creature, and every person will soon become corrupted as well.
What exactly is the eldest?
It is an ancient plant, a strangler. It's been here from the beginning. It's the lifeblood of the forest in this area. If the eldest is truly tainted, then regardless of the Green Pact, we must slay it.
Killing the eldest will violate the Green Pact.
I don't think so. We must consider the significance of the Green Pact as a whole. At its core, it's a covenant in which we protect the Green and the Green protects us. In this case, we must cut off the limb to save the trunk. It's the only way.
Will it grow back after we kill it?
Not without assistance. After we've killed it, you must remove its heart. We may be able to use that to grow a new strangler to take the eldest's place.
Yeah, but I was thinking about downloading a mod to get it to stop. Because I don't mind doing it once or twice, but then from what I've researched and seen online, it pretty much becomes like a Preston Garvey all over. Another settlement needs your help. Another settlement needs your help. Another drug needs to be made. Another Aurora needs to be made. Yeah, which ain't the end of the world, but still.
You can
Yeah,
destroy the
shit.
eldest, but you cannot have the heart. It belongs here in the Shadowwood. You will bring it to me.
And we find ourselves here once again. It's so unnatural. It makes me feel queasy. The eldest's heart must be the nexus that ties this plane to ours. I suspect it is also tethered to Naaman's servant, the one who addressed us.
So we have to confront Naaman's servant once again.
We have no choice, though it sounds as if we risk handling the eldest's heart back over to the enemy. Perhaps, though, we might also purge more of the blight while we were in this realm. That might help us both here and there.
How would we purge more of the blight from here?
The trees in the forest. The taint came from the eldest, but it has undoubtedly spread to the spirits of the trees themselves. If we can slay the corrupted tree spirits, more of the forest may be spared. The eldest's heart can help us.
How can the eldest's heart help us?
The heart's energy could help you slay the tree spirits, but I'm actually not sure that would be a good idea. If we use the heart this way, it will be corrupted. It would destroy any chance of using it to grow a replacement for the eldest.
Then we shouldn't use it. I'll kill those tree sprites with my own hands.
Thank you for understanding.
Or did that say
I do not wish to make this any harder, but I feel that compromising the eldest's heart would be wrong. Go on then. Kill the corrupted tree spirits. I will search for Naaman's servant.
Okay. So we split up here. Oh, but no, who's faster? Oh, it is Spirit. Sprite. Sprite has an E in it. I thought that was gonna one-shot me, honestly.
What sorcery is this?
These looks like Spriggans. Dude, Spriggans are fucking terrifying in Skyrim. I don't know how many times I've run into them, and then they'll come up out of nowhere, thin air, and will wreck your world. They look at me and they're like, check yourself before I wreck yourself.
Count your victories while you may, for every step. The day will be ours!
Stupid bone thing, wood thing, whatever you want to call it. Made me miss my one-shot, one opportunity. Oh, that's a corrupted tree spirit. I thought there was two of them there. I think I said something about it, but I beat Resident Evil HD on PS4. I just gotta go through and get the bottle caps and the, what's it called? The outfits. So I gotta beat the Ada DLC, which I haven't yet. And then after that, what do I gotta do? I think there's a third trophy. Oh, beat the game on professional, which I haven't gotten to yet. I did start my professional run. I should say that, but I haven't. I've only got to the point in the beginning when you go into the first shack and the second shack actually, and the enemy comes out of nowhere. He hit me, which fucked me up because now I gotta go back and fight back and continue from there.
Take much more of this.
Save the dog in the beginning.
Yes. Bring me the heart, and I will grant you a merciful death.
I started playing. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3 again, and I just got 100% on episode 1 earlier, and now I got to, oh, there he is.
Your hopeless heroism ends here.
And now I gotta start episode 2. I'm not liking the tyranny of King Washington. It's not bad story-wise, but I don't know, I'm not liking the gameplay. I still got Liberation to get to, which I don't. Fun fact, the Platinum, I don't know if it was just bugged on PlayStation, but the Platinum is called Julius Caesar, which is the same one for Brotherhood. The same name for Brotherhood, I mean.
Every villain is the hero of their own story. Funny that.
It wasn't easy, but we did it. We stopped the blight from spreading, defeated Naaman's servant, and we still have the heart we can use to grow a replacement for the eldest.
What about the
All
corruption
things
in the
considered,
trees?
this went as well as I could have hoped. Thankfully, your efforts within the Shadowwood saved many of them. But there is still much corruption in the forest. I can feel it. Our work is far from finished. Here, I'll take the heart now.
So what now? Ooh, let's grab that level real quick. Use to create shields, staves. Well, we're already at level. I'd say let's grab this one because we're already at level 30, so might as well use it. Ooh, actually, wait. I wanted to do that. I was thinking about that a few minutes ago. So let's Fighters Guild. Can we level this up? Ooh. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could level up your individual skills. Fires additional bolts at other enemies near the initial target for less damage. Meters decrease the range and... I think I'm going to go with this. Because this and damage increases the cost, but pulls the enemy closer to you. I think I don't want to pull the enemy closer. I use it to spam it. You know, when I'm shooting from a distance, I spam it. Increases your weapon and spell damage. Let's grab 3. Oh. Let's look at this. Can we grab anything? Nah. Let's go through and like up our skills. Nice. How many points do I have? 39. Your health recovery, 2 piece for... I'm not going to focus on this because I don't even think I have heavy armor on. I don't know what armor I have on. Increase your critical damage and healing done by 1%. Increases your damage done by 2% against enemies 15 meters or close. Rank 34 is crazy. I'm gonna skip dual wield because I don't even dual wield. I've been using this ability a lot. I don't know if that's... I feel like I've been overusing it. Low slash. Fortress. Reduces the stamina cost of your one hand and shield abilities by 7%. Increases your weapon and spell damage by 3%. I don't use spells though. Which it works for swords. Improves your standard bash attacks, causing them to deal 250 more damage. Let's grab that. Increases the amount of damage you can block from projectiles and ranged. So this is 41. Earthen Heart. We get some of these, don't we? Molten Weapons into increases the duration and increases the radius. I didn't know all this stuff existed, this upgrade stuff. Increases the duration, increases the radius. So this one is the... I think this is L1, isn't it? Yeah, L1. But I don't ever use this anymore, and I don't know why I don't. You will also gain Empower and reduces the cost as ability ranks up. Charge you and your grouped allies' weapons with volcanic power. I'm going to do this, because hopefully it charges his. I don't think this has anything. Okay, what is this? When you cast an ultimate ability, restore 25. Okay. That could be helpful. When you cast Earthen Heart ability, you and your group members gain minor brutality. I can do this. I'm hoping group means people that I'm playing with and people like my follower. That's for my bow, but I don't ever use it. Increases the amount of damage you block by 4%. Man, I'm sorry for claiming all this stuff right now. So, wow, that's already, wow. Standing in the standard increases your damage. Call down a battle standard, dealing 1661 flame damage every 1 second for 18. Let's see this. So what is this? What's the difference? So these are pretty much the same things. So these are pretty much the same things. Increases the duration, and recasting the ability allows you to move the standard. Standing in the standard increases your damage done and reduces damage taken. So I'm going to grab this one. I know they're not exactly the same thing, but they're pretty similar. When you deal direct damage with flame ability, you reduce the enemy. Yep. Just grab that too. And then we're going to look under this, see if there's anything down here. Undaunted. What is Undaunted? I'm not going to grab that. We're going to pass on that. Okay. Sorry about all that. Some people might not be interested in seeing the, the skill tree and shit. So we got 2 quests left. What are we on stream? We're about an hour 43. How much time do we have left on Oh, it's gone. I don't know. I hope it's not gone, but it has been a little wonky and not showing down there for the 50 times ability. Yo,
now,
are you the lady
where
from
did he
before?
run off to?
Hello?
Well, aren't you the bold one, running around this part of the forest? You've got to be either fearless or just plain foolhardy. Haven't you seen the undead? I'm a Vine Desk Ranger, and I'm not even sure I'm safe here.
Is Indaenir here?
Ah, yes. You're the one he mentioned. He'll be glad
You talk
you're
shit now,
here.
huh?
The Veiled Inheritance were one thing, but the undead are too much. They're Blackroot clan. They were a cruel lot, even when they were living.
That's
And
what I was
now,
called for.
They're even worse.
The side quest for them. Which, actually, speaking of, I haven't finished. Is there a plan for dealing with the dead?
Don't ask me. We're at a standstill as far as I'm concerned. I'm not even sure what's at stake. Until I know more, we're hunkering down here. Indaenir's been running around, though. He's probably got a plan, but you two are on your own for now.
Alright, do you know where he is?
You know, he comes and goes. Oh, yeah, there he is.
He
Did she tell
disappears.
you? One of the greatest mysteries of Valenwood has finally been solved. Decades of conflicting rumors have been put to rest. We finally know what happened to the Blackroot clan. They died, right here in Verlaine.
And now they've been raised?
Yes, once again the work of Naaman's Shade and the Veiled Inheritance. And yes, I do realize we need to return them to rest, but I'm hoping we can uncover more about what happened here while we do. Are you ready to get to work, my friend?
Yes, where do we start?
The Blackroot clan warriors are even more bloodthirsty in death than they were in life. But there are also other spirits here, glimmers from the past, crying out for help. I think they're trying to show us something. We need to watch them.
Alright, let's go watch them. Let's go stalk them. I didn't even look if that ability was for 1 hour or 2 hours.
Look for the glimmers of the past I spoke of.
The 50% boost. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't see if it was an hour or 2 hours like before. Probably should have. I do like my new skills. Like the looks of them I'm talking about. Also, fun fact, I haven't done a single thing of fishing. I might have done it for a tutorial quest, but other than that, I haven't. Okay, let's head over here.
Look, another one.
That's the last of them, General. The village is clear.
An easy victory. Verlaine is the first to fall, but there will be more. Now, per the meat mandate, let us feast on the fallen. Prepare the cave temple. It's a suitable place for a celebration.
Wait, Indaenir, whatever. I've seen her. I've met her. I was gonna make a joke about the one lady's name, but I don't even remember what the lady's name was. I think it was like Narwin.
Set it ablaze!
Knocked his ass on the floor. I don't know if there's an order you're supposed to watch these if I did it right.
General Morgoth,
Narwin.
the troops. Half of them are dead. The other half...
are dying, including us. This is poison. The villagers poisoned themselves to poison us.
What do you mean?
The meat mandate, you idiot. Elthyria knew she couldn't win on the field, but she'll still manage victory. To the Nereid Temple. Perhaps we can beg a cure.
Narwin's swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion. I know that was horrible.
Here's another scene. Let's watch.
Rise, my soldiers. Back to your bodies.
Why do you command us from the ooze?
A powerful one, unknown to me, has stolen my bow. It invoked the right of theft, and commanded we march against the Dominion.
By your command.
There's more to the story, isn't there? What if I'll take fall damage? Yep. That water was a lot more shallow than I thought it was going to be. These people don't even look undead. I don't... Figure how often I upgrade my skills when I had so many that I could upgrade. Yeah, for fun fact, I have let me check real quick while I'm playing. Yeah, I'll pass on the pants. Sorry. I have 41 hours in Starfield, and I haven't even met Andrea, whatever her name was. I forgot. I think I met her on my original playthrough that I did on Xbox Game Pass. Because I got the Xbox One, so I never really owned the game. I bought it on PC. I do own it 100% on Steam. Unless they pull some shit like The Crew and take it from people's libraries. But
here's another
I do own it.
Let's watch.
Alfie, I can't do this.
Her. I recognize her.
It's all right, Glenville. The poison itself is slow. The black root will have cut our throats long before you felt its effects. Here, we'll drink it together, and I'll fight by your side till the end.
Until the end.
I don't know who she is, but I recognize her name.
Battle.
Now to battle! Battle, mate!
Yeah.
2 battle.
I wanted to do it because I had. Oh no, I had that thing that was sitting right next to me, so I wanted to do it because of that.
Elfirian, General Malgoth and the rest of the Blackroot troops are almost upon us.
No, that plan is
Silence, Glonia. Our sacrifice today will ensure our sister villages live on.
I thought this motherfucker was part of the vision for a second. I'm like, why is there a human here? That's why I was looking at him like that. I'm like, what the hell is he? What the hell is this human doing here? Nah, it was part of the. Who's that guy? Or if I can. Yep, I can. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Nah, in a way it worked. I think I'm gonna finish this quest and then we're gonna end the stream once I finish it. On Twitch because of Mass Effect. I got 2 videos I gotta edit that I found on PlayStation I completely forgot about. I think I was on vacation or I was busy and I couldn't stream or something, and I recorded them, and there are videos of me talking to. So in your house in Mass Effect 3 you can do a bunch of invites, and I did that, and that's what they are.
Soldiers, back to your bodies and take up
Why do you command us from the ooze?
Okay, we already seen that.
A powerful one, unknown to me.
I think I was supposed to do them in order.
Rise, my soldiers.
Where is he?
Back to your bodies and take up arms.
Oh, shit.
What a sacrifice. To think the villagers actually poisoned themselves in order to poison the Blackroot clan. It may be morbid, but it's also brilliant. Of course, that really doesn't help us return the Blackroot warriors to their graves, does it?
Not really. What should we do?
From what I gathered, one of Naaman's servants has stolen General Malgoth's bow and compels the Blackroot clan to fight by the right of theft. What we need to do is steal the general's bow back, and then we can release him from his vows.
How do we find the bow?
We must rely on the scenes of the past. After being poisoned, General Malgoth went to the Nereid Temple. It's likely he died within. I suggest you go in and search for the general's remains. I'll continue searching for clues out here in the forest.
Alright, I'll search the temple.
Be wary in there. Nereids wield dangerous magic and can never be trusted. It's no surprise they helped the villagers in their suicidal plot. In fact, the Nereids probably consider General Malgoth's bow a prize. They will defend his remains.
The right of theft can even compel the dead?
For General Malgoth, that's apparently the case. For all his ambition, he was still a staunch traditionalist. It's actually quite impressive that his sense of honor remains intact, even so many years after his death.
How do you steal something from a dead person? I feel like that's a dumb question, but I guess some people, or a lot of people wouldn't know.
I'd say this is a perverted case. The value that Malgoth placed on his bow alone may be enough for him to want it back. Or he may be using the right of theft as a more honorable justification for his new servitude. There was fear in his voice.
Okay, let's go in. Let's defile his remains. Kidding.
Let's go.
You know, we haven't had to fight a Datara in a while. A Datara prince or princess. I can't wait to get back to the story mode. I do want to try to finish up this region. I should have looked at that.
Huzzah!
Motherfucker learned what Huz was, and that's insane now. Is this? Can I go through this? Looking at the map, I think so. Nope. I think you're supposed to jump off there, and that's how you get down here. So we gotta go this way. Let's get this started, and yeah. The ultimate ability was probably ready to be whatever it was because of the simple fact of how many times I had to use it for that one quest. I suppose I have used it probably twice more than then for the Golden Pursuit quest. Why do people have books that they yank out of their back pocket? Some guy, I don't know if it was on stream or if it was in a video, but there was the one tomb I completed, beginning all the way to the end, or dungeon, whatever you want to call this. And he kept running around, he kept opening like a green book, and it would just shoot nothing but like a giant green laser beam. I don't know what the hell it was. All I seen was like a green beam constantly just appearing across my screen. And it was like he was one-tapping the enemies. See, this ain't even fun now. Just running past everything. I know I do it a lot, but when I'm doing a dungeon, it's different than running out in the wild.
You would steal that which has already been stolen, then enter the Shadowwood and seek it, though you will find only death.
I'm certainly gonna piss him off doing that.
Taste your steel.
I've been watching the X-Men animated series again, or not again, but I've been resuming where I left off again. And the one thing about it I can't understand is why does Rogue scream, I'm dead. Why does Rogue scream like she's about to freaking die? I didn't want to do that, but I don't know. I didn't want the waste trying to mess up the quest if it would. But yeah, why does Rogue scream like she's gonna die real life? But why does she scream like that and Jean Grey just moans every time she's in pain? And why is she so weak? I'm on the episode Phoenix Force Part 2. That's how far in the series I am. So I think I'm on the third season, like episode 6 or something.
Come face me with the bow you desire.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. I should be looking at some of them potions and seeing the value and then deciding if I want to grab multiple or not. Because only picking up one of them and then I could get like 10. So, where we gotta go?
The bow is a boon to our army. You will not have it.
Why does it tell me I can't, and then it
Back
when
in
I
the
stop holding the button,
Shadowwood.
it lets me.
I had hoped not to visit here again. But if this is where he is holding the General's bow, then it's just as well. We need to find the Shade to get the bow back.
Where's that shadowy figure that's a big enemy of the Justice Society of America?
I don't know. We'll have to search until we find it, though. In the meantime, however, do you recall the glimmers of the past we saw earlier? It seems those spirits are trapped here in the Shadowwood. We should release them.
How can we?
It's the shadow rifts that bind them here. From this side, you only need to touch the rifts to close them. That will release the spirits from their torment and weaken Naaman's grip on this place. If you'll focus on that, I'll search for the Shade.
Alright, I'll go close them.
Good luck, and see you by the stones.
No remorse!
Grab that, but hey, it's multiple. It ain't that big of a deal. Something like the supple root. I know I'm not going to sell for full price, but something like... I might as well grab them. I accidentally grabbed that one, but like... say it's 9 gold, 9.18, 27. The best way that, when I count by 9s, the way I do it personally, is 9 is one number short of 10. So, you're going to be constantly counting 10, but minus 1. So, 18, 27, 36.
Remember how you did that.
45.
You will soon join us and
54. 63. 72. 81. And then obviously 90. And so forth. I don't know what my bow is. Yeah. I'm grabbing it because it's ornate. Ornate. Might as well grab them now that I accidentally picked up the one. I was wondering what that enemy was. It's just a lurker. Ain't that big of a deal.
I hope
the lurkers.
You're prepared for undeath.
Every time I see the lurkers, all I can think of is a freaking Big Daddy from BioShock. These guys, all I can think about is the ones you fight in Oblivion. I think they are in Oblivion. Otherwise, I'm thinking of a different enemy. Now the sash, if I pick up a sash, it's got to be higher than 800. Why does it say 4 out of 5? I thought that was the 5th one. I must have gotten interrupted while closing one and not noticed. I could have sworn that was the 5th one. I think that's exactly what happened, is I got interrupted while closing them. No, because I don't think I was even over here. No, I was. There's a dead body. Weird.
Freed us.
Yeah, because I remember looting that enemy. Who are you?
May Ifrit smile on you. You closed the rifts that bound us here. You must stop that shade, though. It ceased to do terrible things to Valenwood. Though I have passed on many years gone now.
We're gonna get
Still
attacked,
consider
aren't we?
Valenwood my
Get your ass away from me! I'm gonna watch Bastion kick his ass. Don't worry, I will stop the shade.
Thank you. And thank you again for releasing us from his grasp. To be pulled back from the rest of death and bound like this, forced to serve such darkness, was sheer torture. Though we are dead, the people of Verlaine are in your debt.
Surely there's some way you can help defeat the shade.
Yes, I suppose there is. I can give you a shield that will protect you from harm while you remain in the Shadowwood. Take it, and my blessing. May Ifra watch over you in this realm and back in the realm of the living.
Thank you.
Good luck.
This viewers, I gotta set up my thing and block that. I should ban the word best, and then ban the word viewers. and ban the word bye.
You, and I prepared.
Any random people come in here and say that stuff, would be like, what the hell? I feel like everyone that streams should ban the word buy and stuff like that because of the viewers. But people can say purchase and stuff. I know the bot council will find a way around everyone banning buy, but still.
Underestimating you was their last mistake.
I can't hit him. Oh, that one I was supposed to loot. I've been trying to loot him. Let me go.
That was a harrowing experience all around. I'm glad it's over. I hope we have succeeded in weakening Naaman's grasp on Valenwood as a whole. Only one thing remains. We must deal with the spirit of General Malgoth.
Should I keep the bow?
Yes, and since you have succeeded in stealing it, it falls on you to invoke the right of theft with the General. Whatever you ask him, he will be compelled to do.
What should I ask for?
The compassionate choice would be to release the General and his army, to allow them to return to their rest. But if you prefer, you might ask them instead to turn against Naaman and aid our forces in the fight for Valenwood. The choice is yours.
Alright, I'll talk to the General. I think I'm gonna put him to rest. Oh, he's right there. I thought we had to go to his tomb again.
So it's true then? You have retrieved my bow from the shade?
Yep, and I invoked the right of theft.
My father told me, you will find your bow in an animal's bone. Before it's even carved, you will see it. Mammoth's tusk. Extraordinarily difficult to make a good bow out of, but it was just like he said. I saw it, and I knew. What do you want?
I don't know if I should let him go. Because, I don't know, I'm conflicted. Because I'm wondering, if I let him go, will I, if I release him, I mean, that'll release him. But if I have him fight for the Dominion, I don't know if I'll get the bow. So I'm wondering what would be better. I don't think there's any difference, because there's never a difference in these. I really don't think there's a point to it, honestly. Because a lot of the quests that give choices don't really matter. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. I release you and your army from service. You may leave and rest.
I've misheard you. I thought you said leave. But we don't deserve rest. Not after what happened here. We belong to the ooze.
No. It's better you and your men and women rest. I would have liked to keep the bow. I don't know if we did or didn't.
You released
we
him.
did.
I think that was the right thing to do. Since you already freed the villagers' spirits from the Shadowwood, that means all the spirits here can now be at rest. We've done a good thing here.
So, what next?
We've done all we can here, but it's clear that Naaman still seeks to harm Valenwood, so our work is not finished. I suggest we spread out and search for signs of darkness. When Auriel wills it, I am certain the Green will bring us together again. Unless you have questions for me, I will soon be on my way. We should both search the forest for other signs of Naaman's corruption.
Quickly.
I fear at some point we will have to confront Naaman himself.
Before the general vanished, he mentioned something called the Ooze. What is that?
A spiritual prison of a sort. Bosmer who break their oath to the Green Pact go there when they die, to reflect for an eternity. There's a place called Owls, where we bring the bodies of Oathbreakers. Some think it's a physical link to the Ooze.
Goodbye. So, let me just check something. You know what? I was going to end the stream when we finish that quest, but I think we're going to play and finish this last one so we can pick up right on the story. Start off with the story and then boom, ease ourselves back into whatever the hell we do afterwards.
Come and take us!
So I guess let's get going. Can I ride up this hill? Might as well get off. Get off me! I'm trying to do something. Why is this one red and... It doesn't piss me off enough.
That's got it!
Yeah, I don't think we can. That sucks. I guess we'll have to take that bridge thingy. Hey, you, I recognize you. Why are you lit up like I can attack you? Ooh. My queen!
Auriel, grant me strength. I hope you're the one Indaenir spoke of.
Yep, I'm here to help.
Thank the Eight. The army here is greater than we anticipated. Damn these gates. Damn the corruption. I should be in there, not Indaenir. He said you'll be able to pass through. Help him. Stop Naaman.
Indaenir was worried the Shade would be here.
He wasn't wrong. The veiled heritance subjected my brother's body to an unnatural resurrection, as a lich. He has the Staff of Magnus, and is using it to suppress Hectorheim's necromantic wards and raise an undead army.
How bad is it?
Very. According to Indaenir, Hectorheim guards the heart of Valenwood. He believes Naaman is corrupting it, and this corruption turns any soldiers we send forth feral. Indaenir knows more. He waits for you at the gate. And you as well. I pray he's right.
Can you tell me more about the Staff of Magnus?
Some say it once belonged to Magnus, the god of magic himself. Some say it was a gift, others say it was stolen, others believe it's a test. It suppresses magic, and it seems Naaman is using it to subdue the wards.
I thought she was still talking in the first paragraph. You mentioned the heart of Valenwood?
I little understand it, but the Bosma have described it to me as the center of Greenshade. As Naaman is allowed to corrupt it, the forest will die. The Bosma here would lose their homes and be forced to flee.
Goodbye. You got anything to say?
The Eight watch over you. We lost a lot of good soldiers to the corruption. I pray Indaenir is right about you.
His voice is familiar. What about you?
Be careful in there. No one can say what may lie within. I hope Indaenir is safe.
I don't recognize you, so I'm not going to talk to you. I know the Lord we know, but I don't know. What about Butt Ring?
Indaenir's in there. I hope whatever luck guided you at the pass watches over you now.
Keep to your own business.
Ooh, Razum. Razum Tazum.
Raz wishes he could help. Naaman would not last long.
Kinda crazy. I think I've seen more appearances from him than any other NPC.
When Raz told me about Hectorheim, I couldn't get here fast enough. Now I can't even get inside. To top it off, this vine dusk won't leave me alone. Boys?
I don't even know who she is. Is Lord Cameron here? Well, his soldiers are here, so I don't know if he's here.
Well?
No, I don't think so. Oh, who's this? Is this him? No. I know you. I recognize you.
Damned Heritants. We lost some good rangers out there. They're lucky I can't get near them.
I like this is how, like, everybody's here kind of thing. Almost everybody's here. Let's make sure. I don't know. They were probably in the story. I don't recognize them.
Selling, trading.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Sorry for talking to the random ass NPCs. I like doing that sometimes in games when you're on a side mission like this. I shouldn't say side mission, main mission.
I'm relieved you're here, my friend. As dark as my fears may have been, they pale in comparison to the reality. If the shade of Naaman corrupts the heart of Valenwood, then the realm he calls the Shadowwood will soon consume this one.
How do we stop him, then?
It won't be easy. The enchantments that once kept evil out are now corrupted. It's something similar to the blight we saw in Verant Morass, but much stronger. Every soldier who's entered has turned feral. Even you and I would not be immune.
How do we get in?
It's risky, but to defeat the darkness, we may have to embrace it first. The green is corrupted, and I think I can use my connection with it to thrust us into the realm of the Shadowwood. In that realm, I suspect we can get past the blight.
I think it's worth us to try it out. Let's do this. It's probably our only shot.
Let's hope this works.
Don't forget to hit Bastion with it, too.
All right, then.
We need his backup. Why is everyone... Oh. So this is what everyone looks like in the, kind of cool. Okay.
There. We're in Shadowwood again, as foul as it ever was. We should be able to bypass the blight, though, and all the feral guardians that would block our way. Once we get in there, we need to head for the grotto. That's where the heart is.
You think it's safe for us to go in?
There's only one way to find out, isn't there? If we go feral, that's that. If not, I still suspect we'll encounter some resistance. The Shadowwood hasn't lacked for corrupted spirits elsewhere, and I can't imagine it will here either.
Alright, let's go.
For glory!
Ifrit, bows. He's turned so many. We have to stop this.
I couldn't tell if them people were supposed to fight them or not. When I said that about the queen sounding depressed, I can't blame her. I mean, her brother was just killed, and they already defiled dude's corpse and did this shit.
As formidable as you may be, I fear we couldn't get through here in the physical realm.
You know what's crazy is I probably could actually get through here. I hate when you're gonna open a door and they hit you and that stops you. That's why I sat there for a second. Oh, I scratched my leg. Realistically, we probably could have made it through the army. Because if we took on a group of them at a time, we've done it before. Oh, that's all of them? Is that there? Oh, that felt faster than I thought it would. Let's get it started in here.
I knew we couldn't be that lucky. The shade has blocked the way. Let's see. These pedestals look as if they're still active. Yes, I know what to do. This is the entrance to the Valenheart. It seems the Shade of Naaman has taken care to ensure his work is not disturbed. This is an ancient Ayleid barrier. We'll need to activate the pedestals to pass.
When he got resurrected, do you guys think they brought him back in his inhumane form, like his super form, or his normal, whatever form, his pretty much human form? How do we activate the pedestals?
We'll need to get the keystones, Welkin stones, I imagine, and the Shade has likely scattered them throughout the branches of Hectorheim. There is more too. I will need to study these pedestals to decipher the way of unsealing the door.
When I call people in this game human, I'm not saying, like, human is the race. I'm talking about wood elves. People like him, Thalmor, all them. They all look, human-like. But they're just obviously, elves and stuff like that. I can get keystones while you study the pedestals.
Good thinking. Whatever we can do to speed this up. In fact, as soon as you find each keystone, bring it here before searching for the others. That will help me puzzle this out more quickly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm scratching my ear. I got like a weird itchy problem with me. Because sometimes I'll be chilling and all of a sudden, like, say my ear or something will start itching. I'm grabbing them because I accidentally grabbed that one stack.
Did you hear something?
This came out of nowhere. Over here talking like whatever.
What do you want?
I am not afraid of you.
So what do we do? Fuck you mean retrieve?
They are traitors to the memory of Alderis.
There we go. Wasn't letting me take it.
I warn you, the Naemon you faced before was fettered by fear and mortality. I have no such limitations.
Ooh, we're back in the
Attack!
The hints sometimes are so stupid, but then I gotta remember people are not that smart sometimes. I know I talk smack about people, you know, clearing out tombs like this.
You need to keep moving.
You need to keep moving as I'm full sprint. I hate these guys, they're just disgusting to me. Get out of here. I thought the guy's corpse was lit up, that's why I looked back.
The Welkin stones are the only way to break the barrier and enter the heart.
The shade pulled me out of the shadow wood.
I'll get you back in.
I'm guessing he's not in it. I know he's visible there, but I don't know. I know either way he had to put up the protection. Makes sense. I don't know if he's in it or not. I like how clear the path was, though. I thought good old Bastion was gonna die right there. But I didn't. I think what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna rush all the way to the thing and then fight all the enemies as like a group. Because if he's gonna pull me out of the shade, I might as well just run all the way back and forth instead of fighting every single person.
Throwing your life for naught. The heart is already corrupted. There's nothing you can do about that now.
The day will be ours!
Ooh, I can't go that way. I do like the shield. I like how he told me to run that time, and I'm full sprint through the tomb. The battle is won. They're throwing shit at my back and attack me in all sorts of ways. I'm dead. Thank you for the heal. Whoever kept throwing that fireball's a little bitch. I use that for nothing, and then they're gonna run. Yo, I need you to pull me back in.
Let's get you back in there.
Oh yeah, forgot to let him hit me with the spell. I was too happy running into combat. That did kind of annoy me. I wasted my ultimate ability, but it'll recharge. Shit. It wasn't letting me jump. I was spamming jump.
Come and witness my wrath achieved. Then you will die.
Crop dust them and run. The tip of the sword looks like it was lodged in a stone or something under the sea.
Let's go.
I don't know, I like the look of it. I wish Bastion wouldn't focus on the people that I'm fighting.
Scatter.
Like that. Why not focus on the guy standing right in front of you, distracted? Let's get out of here. Or not. He's gonna let me out.
Good. This should work. Hurry, we have to save the heart.
My sister's
Oh, shit.
come once more to do her bidding.
I ran right past him, I didn't even realize. Three, two.
won't you just die?
Cool. Yo, what's up, homeboy?
Incredible. I've never seen such terrible power. But you didn't flinch. The shade is gone. But his corruption is not. Look at the heart. It's overflowing with corruption, spreading the darkness all over Valenwood.
Any way to fix it?
I don't know, but I have to try something. As I suggested before, perhaps the only way to defeat the darkness is to embrace it. I think I might be able to draw the corruption out of the heart and into myself.
But what will happen to you?
It'll be the end of me, I suppose. But the loss of one life, to save the Valenwood, there's no choice in that.
You're going to sacrifice yourself for the greater bad?
Ifre, guide me. I hope this works. It's working. Just a little more.
By the 8, Indaenir. What happened here? Indaenir is dead? He is playing one of his Bosmer tricks. He must be. No. He really is dead. Dark moons. Curse you, Indaenir, for being mortar. And curse us for being so slow to arrive after we saw the corruption recede.
He sacrificed himself to remove the corruption.
Just like a Bosmer. It is not enough for him to save us all. He must mock us with the nobility of his sacrifice. We will feel this loss more deeply than most. But it looks like the dead prince is dead once again.
Naaman is dead, and Valenwood is safe once again.
Indeed. Queen Irene should be informed. She entrusted you with this mission, so it would be best if you told. Wait, did you feel that?
How did you rush in here so quickly? Anyways, feel what?
Look, Indaenir!
He's alive!
Perhaps you should take a few steps back, May.
You talking? Who the hell just said that? Where? Oh, right there. I got a good view. Just imagine me putting bunny ears over her.
It saved Indaenir.
Saved him? Cariel?
The Valenwood brought him back. It's Ifre's will.
What happened?
Indaenir, Ifre has chosen you. You're the Sylvanar.
Could it be true? Me? The Sylvanar? I
What
fell
happened?
down into death, and the Green reached out and picked me up and set me on my feet, and I was here again, alive.
How do you feel?
Incredible. Indescribable. Transformed. I have seen my making and my unmaking, and I am awestruck.
The people are calling you the Sylvanar?
I never imagined when the last Sylvanar died that I would be chosen. But if the people wish it of me, I will accept this role.
That's good.
I'm going to go
glad
let
you
Raz know. I'm sure he's pushed into the grotto by now with the Vindusks.
I'm sure he already knows.
Yes, and Queen Irene must be informed as well.
I'm sure he knows because he somehow magically knows everything. I could be across the whole entire planet and he would know what I've been up to somehow. I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna beat you there. Rasum Dum.
Is it true? What Cariel speaks? Indaenir resurrected?
Nah, she lied. I'm kidding. Yep. True.
Raz
100%.
has had his eyes on other things, or he would not have missed it. And Naaman. Raz assumes he's dead. Again.
Yes, he is.
Queen Irene has already decided to blame Peladil and the Heritans for this treachery. But Raz knows she loved her brother in her own high elf noble, emotionally stunted way. Tell her, but gently.
I will. Feel bad for her. Can I talk to any of these side people? No? Why you stand over here? Bitch slap your ass for that. I'm just being hateful. I'll talk to the people I know.
A shame I missed out on all the fun. You owe me quite the tale now.
Looks like you took care of Naaman. Greenshade is safe now.
Where is Raz? Right there.
Is it true? What Cariel speaks? Queen Irene.
I thought he would have had like the basic, go talk to the queen, you know? Why are you... I didn't realize you were still following me. Who are these? Oh, these are the... yeah.
We all saw the corruption draw back. It's such a relief.
I see you were successful.
It's good to see Akuz-Ree made it out safe and sound. Garesh-Ree tried to warn him of the danger, but he doesn't always listen. He sometimes forgets he's a spiritual leader and not a hardened warrior.
His voice reminds me of George Lopez. You know, I never watched that show. I'd just wake up in the middle of the night and it would be on.
Quite an amazing scene to witness.
Indaenir is the Sylvanar?
How did this one miss it? Talking to torchbugs, healing the forest, seeing invisible spriggans. I thought he was just another mad Bosmer. Turns out, I was the mad one, and Indaenir was the Sylvanar all along.
What does this mean for him?
Besides a timely resurrection? A wedding, of course. He will be joined to the Green Lady, and together, they will represent Valenwood as leaders of the Dominion.
I'm wondering
with Queen Irene and myself.
I'm wondering if the Green Lady, the one that originally lost her husband, is going to be his wife, if she's going to remarry, or if she's going to die and then he gets a new green wife. I see.
My soldiers stir from their feral state. I can only assume the corruption has receded and Naaman is again put to rest.
Yes, your brother is finally at rest.
It is well. The funeral rites and honors may proceed as originally planned. My brother was a pawn of the veiled Heritants, you understand? The mistreatment of his royal body only makes their treason the worse. Now, what of the staff of Magnus?
Right here, my queen.
Thank you. I will see to its safeguarding personally.
One more thing, quickly. Indaenir is the Sylvanar.
The Sylvanar. By the Eight. Main Akuz-Ree, is this true? If so, that changes a great deal.
What do you mean, a great
His
deal?
spirit was gone from the mortal world. The Valenwood restored him.
Indaenir?
The Main speaks the truth, Queen Irene.
Cariel herself said Ifrei chose him. This one agrees.
Then rise, Indaenir. It is I who have the honor of bowing to you.
Queen Irene, please,
People of the Old Mary Dominion, I present to you your new Sylvanar. We won a necessary victory for the Dominion today, and we have you to thank.
So what's next?
I'll see to the staff of Magnus's safety myself. As for you, the Bosmer have their Sylvanar. With both the Sylvanar and the Green Lady, it's time the two became one. Go to Velen Harbor in Malabal Tor, and we will make preparations. Velen Harbor, along the broken coast.
Thing, sorry.
It's a quiet little town, the perfect place for a wedding. Head there and inform the locals of the impending nuptials. I'll be along soon to bring the Green Lady her Sylvanar.
I'll go to Velen Harbor as soon as I can. So there is something I want to quickly check. Okay, so this is the next region. Okay, cool. So, let me pull up my little guide that I was using. Now we completed Green Shade. So I'm done with the game for now. Almost 3 hours, wow. So next time we play the game, we're going to pick up on this one. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to go do this one. And if we unlock the Mages Guild, I don't think we're going to have Mages Guild level 3 anytime soon. But I think we're going to get this one, and then I think we might unlock the next one right after. This is either the third or the fourth one. And then we won't have anything for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, the stream. Not sure what I'm really want to do next. I think I'm gonna off stream when I play this again. I think I'm gonna finish some of this area. Where is it again? I think it's right here. No, actually no, it's right here. Yeah. So this I'm gonna finish up. So this is the progress we're on now, and I might see about showing you guys next stream at the start the progress for how much I made on it, because don't expect this to be completed, because it took me an hour and I only got like 3 things done on this. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you whenever I stream next. Peace.